Alright everyone, welcome back to the Theta Communications YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over a new Medium article by the Theta Labs team. As always, let us thank our Guardian Node stakers as well as our Elite Edge Node stakers. We greatly appreciate all of your support. As well as make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below on the YouTube video. Let's boost Theta related content in the YouTube algorithm. Alright, let's dive in to the Medium post here. So Jamcoding signs on as Theta Edge Cloud AI customer to drive e-learning. So we see this trend going forward here. I'll scroll down here to the bottom. We've seen Seoul Women's University, KAIST, and Yonsei University. There is a clear narrative or clear path that they are following in South Korea right now to garner educational bases in terms of the AI use, and by doing so you set a nice precedent, going forward to have new users already set up and engaging with the Theta Edge Cloud space, and by doing so create some familiarity with that stuff so that these people and these students can expand out and build upon it. I really like that they're pushing things in South Korea, and maybe that's the strategy going forward because the US right now is unknown with crypto. So, but South Korea and a lot of the other side of the world is pushing forward, and unfortunately if the US can't figure out a direction, Theta has to grow into these other segments. So I'm happy to see that they are flexible, that they have connections across the globe, right? That flexibility is going to be essential, especially if jurisdictions become compromising environments. So Jamcoding, so one of South Korea's leading online and in-person coding programs. This hits the exact kind of person and students that we want building over on Edge Cloud AI. I've said for a long time now that us, as a lot of us are finance people who are involved in crypto, but the reality is that finance people holding tokens doesn't build new use cases and new development, right? People holding tokens waiting for other people to do work is not always the best way forward. You need people that understand programming, coding, computer science, and those are the people that are going to push things forward. And if they hold Theta, if they hold Tfuel, that's what's going to help incentivize that flywheel model. So the students that have gone through Jamcoding here seem to be pushing things forward. More than 170 patents have been pushed out of Jamcoding by students. So this is all going to help as we push forward. Theta is positioning themselves very well in the world of academia, but also it's almost time to revisit, I think, the YouTube ad spend problem. Again, if we go over here, we can see that a lot of Chinese good manufacturers and shippers have been utilizing this $800 or less on items and the small packaging to bypass tariffs on consumer goods and clothing, apparel. Like we see Temu, Shine. People aren't buying from other brands, they're buying through these avenues. And a big thing and a big problem is that if there is the tariffs put on these providers, Temu and Shein, they spend a lot on advertising. So all of that comes full circle with YouTube ad spend, right? So if you're a content provider, content maker on YouTube, these kinds of pushes are going to affect the actual revenue per click, per view, pretty significantly. If I total it up, it's a large amount of money. So this is where Theta Labs has a great shoe-in for putting their economic model in front of YouTube again and saying, hey, listen, your ad spend model is dependent upon positive growth GDP, and fully dependent upon the advertising ecosystem. This is where the testing and the implementation of a compute share, rev share model can offset that, right? Because just think about it, to have YouTube, you have people uploading random videos at all times, right? And YouTube is eating the cost through a positive growth revenue model through advertising. But if that advertising falls off, how do you pay for the space, the storage, the compute, right? There's no recirculatory environment maintaining that other than ad spend and keeping that moving forward. So we have to consider that. Theta Labs has to consider that. This is just about the time when to start reopening those dialogues again, right? With the original vision with Theta was to offload the bandwidth and the compute capacity of these video providers. So I think with the constraints coming about with Chinese advertising spending, we're going to have to see that again. So that puts Theta in a very good position. All right. I hope you have found this video useful. As always, I will see you all on Tfuel Island. Take care. Bye-bye.